planning to take down Captain Ibrahim Traore is impossible. 6 failed coup attempts on Captain Ibrahim Traore's life. Almost 20 assassinations on Captain Ibrahim Traore's life since 2022 till date. After the failed coup attempt, Burkina Faso was protesting. Then you could see them cross the American flag, telling them that they should get their hands off Captain Ibrahim Traore. And they were raising the Russian flag because you know that Russia is strongly behind Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore. You know that. Captain Ibrahim Traore said, no, we have these resources and we are going to utilize our own resources to the benefit of our people. And these people are saying, no, the people trying to take down Captain Ibrahim Traore. Captain Ibrahim Traore said, they are going to trade among themselves without exporting to the outside world. You get this? So they are going to trade among themselves. They are not going to give their gold out. They are not going to send it raw. They are going to process everything in Burkina Faso. So Burkina Faso took 100%. So Traore is taking 100% of the gold reserve in Burkina Faso. And that is power. You understand? So Captain Ibrahim Traore is taking 100% of gold reserves in Burkina Faso. Nothing is going outside. Because he said, we have the resources, and therefore we are going to utilize the resources the way we like to benefit our people. But then, people are criticizing Captain Ibrahim Traore, saying that he is using the gold, the 100% gold reserve that he have hijacked it, saying no exportation. He is using to his own benefit. Like, what do you mean, man? So, like, people are beginning to hate Captain Ibrahim Traore for no reason, simply because of some of the the policies that he's bringing or he's putting up in this in Burkina Faso. Because if all African leaders stand on that policy to take 100% of gold reserve, bro, the Western leaders will have to come down here and beg, just like our leaders goes out there to beg from the IMF. You understand? So our leaders are continuing to beg without being able to solve our problems. They are continuing to borrow without being able to use those monies to solve the people's problem. Like, what is the essence of the governance? What is the essence of the leadership? What is the essence of the borrowing? Like, we can talk about reckless, but then it is reckless. So there are so many things that we need to actually take into consideration. Many African leaders will have to learn from Captain Ibrahim Traore, because there are no two ways about the fact that all African leaders should adopt Captain Ibrahim Traore's style of leadership. Because when we talk about leadership in Africa, we are talking about Captain Ibrahim Traore. When we are talking about the Gaddafi of our time, we are talking about Captain Ibrahim Traore. So when we are talking about Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Captain Ibrahim Traore is the Kwame Nkrumah of our time. The Gaddafi we're talking about, Captain Ibrahim Traore is the Gaddafi of our time. All the African leaders that used to be, that we have missed, that they've killed them, Captain Ibrahim Traore is the replacement of those African leaders. Unless they take this gentleman life, nothing changes that. And look, Africans will have to understand that if it takes the last drop of the African man to protect Captain Ibrahim Traore, that needs to be done. For how long are they going to continue to try to kill Captain Ibrahim Traore? How many coup attempts? Like, it's something serious we should be, talk. It's concerning. Like, it's not something just for say, but it's concerning. You understand? The Shahal passport, how long did it cost them to do the Shahal passport? How long the period? Just within 3 months, when ECOWAS was trying to reject Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, because they called and accused them because they are coup countries, they are not democratic. And therefore, these people said, we are going to leave ECOWAS, and leaving ECOWAS, we are going to form Sahel state. And forming Sahel State, within 3 months, we are able to do the Sahel passport to trade within our people and to say we are not going to export our reserves, our resources to the West. And that is why all eyes are on Captain Ibrahim Traore. This is funny. You understand? Funny and then concerning. It took ECOWAS almost 20 years to be able to do the ECOWAS passport. Like, what do you think? Isn't something deeper than we should question? Why do people just say Captain Ibrahim Traore for no reason? Like, this gentleman is the definition of leadership. This gentleman is the definition of Africa. This gentleman is the definition of everything about Africa. So I don't understand the fact that people are hating Captain Ibrahim Traore each day, each time, and so many assassinations. Talking about almost 20 assassination attempts on Captain Ibrahim Traore's life. Talking about almost 6 coup attempts on Captain Ibrahim Traore's life. Just one leader. How many African leaders have you, heard of coup attempts being attempted several like this? Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, he was attempted, is it almost 13 or 14 times? Something like that, I can't remember. If other African countries that are saying they are under ECOWAS, they are democratic, are to exhibit their type of leadership, just like Captain Ibrahim Traore, trust me, Africa is just going to be like, the hell that no other continent can be compared to. But then we African leaders, our African leaders have allowed themselves to be influenced, have allowed themselves to be, like they see themselves as failures because all the time they think that without the Western people, without the IMF, without the World Bank, they cannot survive. Something like that, because that is what is happening. Like our leaders behave like without the IMF, without the World Bank, we cannot survive. That is how our leaders are behaving. Have you seen Captain Ibrahim Traore at the IMF? Yeah, if you have seen him there, let me know. But then, Burkina Faso is doing better and well than most African countries. The truth, we got to talk about it. But our people are going to IMF for money. We have the resources, but still, we cannot manage our economy. We cannot do like this gentleman is doing, and all eyes are on this gentleman trying to kill Captain Ibrahim Traore for no reason. So it has so much to see these things. So talking about Captain Ibrahim Traore, the failed coup attempts and other stuff, I think it is high time, just to cut the story short, just to end this video, it's high time that all African leaders comes together and then walk in line with Captain Ibrahim Traore. We are not advising anyone to do so, but then we need Africa to rise and stand strong, just like this gentleman is doing. Go and see the development in Burkina Faso. Go and see infrastructures in Burkina Faso. Go and see jobs for the youth in Burkina Faso. Go and see the policies that are governing the resources. 100% of gold reserve. They are not exporting anything. But then our people are licensing people to be working, exporting the gold, carry everything out, and then we don't see development another day. Meanwhile, the resources we have in Africa can be able to use to develop Africa like never before. But then we have chosen to be slaves. We have chosen to, like, we pretend that we have succeeded in gaining independence, but we are not independent. What is independence? If you ask African leaders to define independence, how will African leaders define independence without Captain Ibrahim Traore? So to talk about independence, gaining independence is Captain Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. But ECOWAS, in this all, have not gained independence. Gaining independence, you should be able to control your resources. You should be able to, reprocess your resources. You should be able to, keep 100% of your resources without exporting. And you should be able to survive in your country. So that's what we're talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this video, we need Africa to stand strong. just like Captain Ibrahim Traore have stand strong for Africa and Burkina Faso. So if you are watching this video, kindly hit on the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video. Share it out there for Africans to get to watch. We got to support Africa. We need to get Africa back to its feet because this is the time. We cannot afford to lose Captain Ibrahim Traore, and that is why every African have to be irate about this thing. So we have another episode to talk about, but then we ended this episode here. My name is Richie Randy. This is Joy Ideas Studios. Kindly subscribe, stay tuned, share it out to people to get watch. Come to the comment section. Let's connect. We out.